Monday. Company break room. Coffee machine humming in the corner. A few people scattered at tables. He grabs a cup. Turns. She's sitting alone, staring at her phone. Usually by now, she'd have said something. Made a joke. Asked about his weekend. They've worked together long enough that silence feels off. He sits down across from her. You okay? She looks up. Hesitates. Yeah. Just tired. He waits. She sighs. It's been a rough few days. And then she starts talking. It's not one thing. It's everything piling up. There was a fight with her childhood friend. The kind of friend who's been there since middle school. Through everything. But lately, she's been skipping her medication. Not all the time. Just enough. And it scares her. So she said something. Not gently. She got frustrated, raised her voice. Told her she needs to take this seriously. Her friends got quiet. Then said, I'm tired. I'm tired of the pills. I'm tired of everyone telling me what to do. And hung up. They haven't spoken since. And she doesn't know if she was right to push, or if she just made it worse. Work's been overwhelming too. The new management changed everything. New systems, new priorities, new expectations. She's trying to keep up, but it feels like the ground keeps shifting, and her car's making a noise. Needs fixing. But she doesn't have the time, or the money. Not right now. She's not asking him to solve it. She's just saying it out loud. Trying to make sense of why everything feels so heavy. The fight with her friend especially. Because it's not just anger. It's worry. And guilt. And helplessness. All at once. He's listening. Or he thinks he is. But halfway through, his brain shifts gears. Okay, what can I fix here? She pauses. Takes a sip of coffee. And before she can continue, he's already in. Maybe give her some space. Let her cool down, then reach out again. She nods. Doesn't say anything. And if she's struggling with the medication, maybe suggest she talk to her doctor. There might be alternatives. Small nod. For the car. I know a guy. Does solid work, not expensive. I can text you his number. Polite smile. And with work, maybe start documenting what they're asking for. So if things keep changing, you have a record. Silence. She looks at him. Yeah, thanks. But her voice sounds flat. He feels like he helped. She feels unheard. Because she wasn't looking for a strategy, or a mechanic's number, or advice on how to handle her friend. She was looking for someone to sit with her in it. And he didn't know that. Because in his head, listening without solving feels like doing nothing. And doing nothing feels like failing. There are people who can't listen to a problem without solving it. Not because they don't care, but because their brain is wired to see problems as puzzles. And puzzles have solutions. When someone tells them about a struggle, their mind immediately goes to, what's broken here? What can be fixed? It's automatic, reflexive. Psychologically, this is called problem-solving bias. The tendency to treat every challenge as something that requires action. People who do this are dismissing emotions. They're trying to resolve discomfort. Theirs and yours. Because emotions without solutions feel unmanageable, like a problem left open, and their brain is wired to close loops, not sit in them. For many, the behavior comes from how they were raised. They learned early that value equals productivity, that being helpful means offering solutions, that sitting with someone's pain without fixing it isn't helping at all. So when someone they care about is struggling, the fix becomes their way of showing love. But here's what they don't realize. Not every problem needs a solution. Sometimes people just need to be heard. At first, people appreciate it. The advice, the solutions, the help. But over time, something shifts. The person sharing starts to notice. Every time they talk about something hard, they get a checklist. Every time they express a feeling, they get a strategy. And slowly, they stop sharing. Not out of anger, but because it's exhausting to be solved when you just wanted to be heard. They learn, if I tell him I'm struggling, I'll get solutions I didn't ask for. So they stop. They keep things surface level. They say, I'm fine, when they're not. And the person who was trying to help, they don't understand why people stop coming to them, why conversations feel distant. They think, I'm just trying to help. What else am I supposed to do? But the distance grows. Not because they did something wrong, but because they never learned that sometimes helping means not fixing. There's also a cost to the fixer. They carry a quiet exhaustion, because every conversation becomes a responsibility. Every problem becomes theirs to solve. And when their solutions don't work, when people don't take their advice, they feel rejected. I gave her a solution. She didn't use it. They don't realize. She wasn't rejecting the solution. She was just looking for something else. But to them, it feels like failure. So they try harder, offer more solutions, jump in faster, and the cycle continues. Can they change? Yes, but it's harder than it sounds. Because this isn't just a habit, it's a belief system. A belief that says, my value is in what I can do for you. If I'm not solving, I'm not helping. Unlearning that takes time. It starts with noticing. Noticing the urge to jump in, the impulse to say, have you tried? The discomfort that comes with just sitting there. And then pausing, just for a second, before offering advice, before suggesting solutions, and asking, what does this person actually need right now? Not, what can I fix? But, what are they asking for? Because here's what most people don't realize. Helping isn't always about finding the solution. It's about giving the person what they need. And a lot of the time, what they need isn't a plan, or a strategy, or a mechanic's number. What they need is to be heard, to be understood, to be met where they are, not rushed past it, not fixed out of it, just seen in it. Because when someone is struggling, the struggle isn't always the problem. Sometimes the problem is feeling alone in it. And when you jump straight to solutions, you skip the part where they feel less alone. You solve the issue, but you miss the person. So maybe the question isn't, how do I fix this for them? Maybe it's, what would help them feel less alone right now? And sometimes the answer is simple. not a solution, just presence. Maybe that's what helping really is. Not always fixing, but always showing up.